We were told to stay on high alert. The situation in the county was spiraling out of control. Outside the county, the media tightly controlled information, and the electricity had been cut off to prevent anyone from reporting what was really happening. Still, laundry had to be done. Thompson, Harris, and I were in the laundry room scrubbing away when the sirens went off. I knew exactly what that meant. It was our call to action. There was no turning back now. The outbreak was completely out of control. I rushed back to my room to grab my double pump shotgun, some shells, a sword, and a backpack. As I packed a couple of water bottles, a helicopter flew overhead. But that wasn't for me. I started running outside and heard panicked shouts. Glass shattered. I turned around the staircase, and there they were. I shoved one of them away and sprinted toward the main entrance. The zombies were already inside the building. I loaded my gun. As I rushed past the front entrance, the sound of gunfire hit me like a wall. Then I saw it. A horde. Hundreds, maybe thousands. Instinct took over. I ran faster than I ever had, terror pushing me far away. The town is overrun by the undead, with people desperately fighting for survival. Car crashes and abandoned vehicles are everywhere. A-10s provide air support as I dodge zombies, trying not to get caught in the crossfire. I try to join another survivor on the street to fight the zombies. But before I can fire a shot, he falls as I look to my side. Too late to do anything about it. The streets are a bloodbath. Zombies are falling. People are bitten to death. Blood is everywhere. More sirens and jets fly closer. This time they're dropping poison gas. It seems to work. But between the zombies and the gas, there's no time to process the carnage around me. I just need to reach the edge of town. When I get there, the scene is the same. Gunfire, zombies dropping, and people being devoured. I decide to make my stand here. I fire my first shot, but then a canister of poison gas lands right on me. My head feels light, my vision blurs, and I can't shoot straight. But I have to. I wait for the zombies to get close enough to ensure every shell counts. Another siren goes off, and the sound feels like a razor dipped in lemon juice piercing my skull. More gas canisters drop around me. I need a gas mask, or what's supposed to protect me will kill me instead. As I retreat to the road, I hear gunshots to my right. Hoping for backup, I check it out, only to find a group of prisoners, guns blazing, shooting anything that moves. With my limited ammo, I decide to move away. The prisoners start marching in my direction, so I let the zombies handle them. Turning around the corner, I yell to draw the zombies toward me, hoping to block the prisoners' path. And that's when the bombardment begins. Everything happens too fast. I guess while we were told to stay on high alert, the response was already planned to escalate like this. I circle around, only to face burning zombies shambling toward me. Hearing rifle fire nearby, I hope it's military personnel and go to check. I find soldiers and join them, providing cover as they need it. When the horde clears, I search the fallen prisoners for guns and ammo. Among the dead, I see a soldier with an intact gas mask. I hate to do it, but I have to prioritize my safety. I take the mask and any other gear I can use, including a rifle. I test the rifle on a zombie, but before I can fire another shot, I'm hit from behind. A civilian, likely desperate to take whatever I'm carrying, had shot me. Limping away, I put as much distance as I can between us, staying out of range of his handgun. Then I turn and shoot. No remorse. It's him or me. How did it come to this? I provide first aid to myself, pulling out the bullet, stitching the wound up, my hands shaking with each movement. Seeing another civilian rushing towards us, I take no chances. The pain has left me on edge. I turn the corner a second time. Hearing gunshots, I hesitate, not sure if it's friend or foe. And as I do, it's too late for me to do anything about it. The horde overwhelms the survivor, and I can't help but see one of the prisoners, now a zombified, burning husk, reminding me of what will happen if I let my guard down. This isn't about protecting anyone anymore. It's just survival. The situation feels hopeless. Desperate for ammo, I break into houses to find more. And after getting a box of shells, I'm back out shooting again. I find another survivor, but I can't shoot as my shotgun would rip her to shreds. But after getting a clear shot, I try my best. The survivor disappearing into the houses. Looking for someone, I keep shooting, but to no avail. It seems I'm one of the remaining people that survived up until nighttime. Further north, I find people in hazmat suits, also trying to survive. I try to provide cover, but I run out of ammo, having to switch my gun for another. And while I'm being chased by zombies, I find myself alone again. The streets are now packed with trash, bodies and zombies in flames, with the darkness slowly taking over, interrupted by the flashing light of the incessant bombing from above. They are throwing everything they have at them: bombs, poison, artillery in every round they have, in what feels a last-ditch attempt. Having a mask, I now take advantage of the poison clouds, saving me precious ammo. Eventually, the jet sound goes away, and all that remains is the shots of the remaining survivors. As the darkness takes over, rain pouring down, I try to find shelter for the night. House after house, nothing is safe, and I'm not alone in this. Other survivors do the same, as this area is in no man's land now. Everything is for the taking, some claiming it for their own as fast as possible. I managed to grab a helmet to shield myself from the rain and push on. The night becomes a grim cycle of hunting for supplies and avoiding conflict with anyone still alive. Fueled by caffeine and painkillers, I keep shooting, hoping to see the sunrise. And perhaps more aid to come, dreading what kind of help they might provide, as everything seemed to barely help yesterday. Morning comes, and I seem to have lost the zombies chasing me, hiding indoors to catch my breath and decide what to do next. That's when I hear it again, the siren, that same now familiar sound. After checking the door to ensure nothing was around the corner, I rush upstairs, the sound of the jet closer by the second. I fill my water bottle and then... a blinding light, my ears ringing. Instinctively, I dive for cover. just in time to avoid being blasted myself. Everything is in ruins. One final big one to level a small area of town, together with any survivors that were caught in it, reckless and desperate. There is nothing alive or left standing here. I'll move north, away from the blast radius, and even before I get past the ruins, a zombie, followed by shots. I run to meet the source of it, meeting a small group of survivors trying their best to survive. Trick, Gabe, Zana, and later Lee. We group together. Trick shares some of his ammo, and we clear the area as best as possible, fending off both zombies and hostile survivors. As we are looting, Lee admits she was too scared before, and her actual name is Sintra. We spend most of our day looting and trying to clear an area safe enough to stay for the night. None of us has slept since this nightmare began, and the cracks are starting to show. Thankfully, our teamwork is on point. Between the amount of ammo Trick has, the sharpshooting of me and Gabe, and Zana taking care of any zombie that comes too close with her baseball bat, we survive the day. But as we move past an intersection, Gabe's mind snaps. He refuses to move. We all try our best to protect him until he snaps out of it. I make the call. We should head to the military complex. It's our best shot at finding food, weapons, and safety, even if only for a while. We rush north, but we find ourselves surrounded. Shots are being fired in every direction, and after having a close call myself, with panic taking over me, I hear someone yelling in despair. Gabe is surrounded. I shoot, trying to get him out of their grasp, but nothing helped. My shaking hand can't aim properly. In the end, Gabe falls, and we all run away from the area. Before I know it, I find myself in the apartment, but it's surrounded by zombies, as expected, but a lot less than what was yesterday. I pull them away using the noise of the shotgun and find myself inside. Avoiding the bottom floors to spend the night. Alone, I can't stop thinking about the others. Gabe's screams. The faces of the group as we scattered. I stare at the window, hoping they'll walk in. But they never do. Tomorrow, I'm going back. I don't know if they're alive, but I have to try. If there's any chance they're out there, I'll find them. I have to. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.